I saw someone hula hooping and I was like, wow, I have to do that. They did like a trick, a hula hoop trick, and they were dancing, and I just had to know how to do it. She actually gifted me a hula hoop, and it was a big hula hoop, and I started practicing with that, and I started learning from YouTube videos during my free time. I didn't have a job during this time, so I needed something fun to do and something active to do that was free, because going to the gym is expensive, going to yoga classes is expensive, and hula hooping was free, and I did it like every day for like a whole summer, and then by the end of the summer, a female, a Black American female, reached out to me to be in her hula hoop troupe, and that's when I started performing. After I started getting better at hula hooping, I found a full-time job in the government, actually. That was partially through my Peace Corps experience. I landed that job, and I was able to, save my money and kind of think about, like, what do I want to do? Like, I know I really want to come back to Ghana, but I don't really know how I'm going to come back to Ghana. And simultaneously, I'm becoming a performer, a hula hoop performer. I'm performing in street festivals in DC. I'm doing burlesque shows with the hula hoop. I'm teaching. It's growing and growing and growing. Like every weekend, like I'm doing something, whether it's a gig, a photo shoot, a video thing, or teaching something, or practicing. Like my schedule's getting so jam-packed that it's actually interfering with my day job. And I don't even want to be at my day job anymore. I want to be hula hooping all the time.
I saw hula hooping on YouTube and I thought it was fun. I think we used to see it actually when we were kids. We had a cane. They used to sell on the streets made of the hula hoop shape. So I had my first practice today, and she actually made me know how hula hoop feels like. Hooping can help you be flexible. It has to do with movement of the waist. Most of our African dances has to do with the waist. So I think if you learn how to hoop, you're actually practicing how to move your waist, and there are movements where you can blend in your dance moves. I've actually learned some moves that I'm gonna put in my dance routine. I think once I'm a pro in it, I'm definitely gonna mix it up with my dance, because hooping is really fun and it's dope.
I have a lot of different sides to myself. For example, there's an entertainment side. I think the entertainment side is where it's usually more successful. For example, in the States, the kinds of gigs I would do would be go-go dancing with the hula hoop. And it would be at a big party, a big club, or a festival, and there'd be hundreds of people there. So someone would hire me to be an entertainer at an event, and I'd be up on a platform or a stage, and I'd be dancing for 20 minutes at a time for all throughout the night. I already know about Ghana. I already know how to integrate into the community. Why don't I bring hula hoops back to Ghana? And I came back in 2018 for Asabako. That's a beach festival in Buswa. And I just had this idea that people were gonna like it, they were gonna love it. It fits into the dance culture here, and people love having fun, and hooping brings so much joy. So I just knew it was gonna be a success. So far, I've learned Palago from Ga, and I've learned Adoa from Ashanti. I think African dance is really hard and really challenging because it takes a lot of energy. It involves a bunch of steps, a lot of stepping. And throughout my life, I've always had a problem with my steps. I've always felt like I've had two left feet.
For the African dance, she's not coming in. You understand? She's not coming in, but she picks things very fast. Sometimes it's just the variations that she do forget. And the rhythms, in Africa, we have different varieties of dances. You understand? And Sometimes she do get confused with maybe if you are doing Adoa, she may think it's Palogo. If you are doing Palogo, she may think it's Adoa.
So the future, I want people to hula hoop. I don't want it to just be me hula hooping in Accra. Like, I want to see other people hula hooping. Just like in DC, it wasn't very many like black females hula hooping in DC until this troupe popped up, and then it's like now there's a bunch of people hula hooping in DC. So I want it to be kind of similar here in Accra, where a bunch of women are hula hooping. There's going to be more female hula hoop performers, and it's going to be a thing that you can see as a form of entertainment and art. Like, you can go to a club and you'll see an LED hula hooper, or you go to some festival and there's somebody hooping on stage, or you go to another party or event and someone's actually performing an art piece, like a contemporary dance or African dance with hula hoops. That's like the future of it, like where I see it like fitting in.
Up to no good. Yeah. You know, skate from Bronx. Yeah. Cool. Well, try to wear too much. The way the move be too bad. Body on fleek, Charlie, what's up? Baby, tell me what's up. Shawty, we are too much. Things they do, we be too much. Body on fleek, Charlie, what's up? Ooh, baby, tell me what's up. Listen, I see you the other day. The way they smell make I lose my mind. I know they play. Beautiful for be your other name. Me, I want to know you. Give me a chance, make I get to show you. And girl, I want to give you a one type of love. Too much, oh. Baby, too much love. I get that, make I give you, baby. Too much love. Too much love. No. Make you take it easy on me. Make you bring it down, make I see. Where you they walk, you they be. And where you they talk to be sweet. Make you give me that thing where you get. Make you show me the love where you have. The girl, show me, oh. Show me